Hello everyone, I'm Melissa Dykes. As part of September Safety Month, I'm here to talk about how safety applies to the work we do every day and how it applies to each and every JEA core value. Let's go through our core values and I'll show you what I mean, starting with accountability. When you are accountable, you hold yourself and others responsible for following through on commitments in order to achieve the intended results. For example, we are all committed to safety and using the proper safety equipment. If someone doesn't, he or she will be held accountable. Safety programs need accountability. Here's how the water-wastewater system handles safety and accountability when it comes to hydrogen sulfide gas, a potentially deadly gas found at some of our lift stations.
My name is Russell Weeks. I'm a wastewater mechanic here at JEA, and I'm here to talk about the safeties of lift stations and the toxic gases that are present at the lift stations. I have an air monitor. It's an MSA Altair 4X. It picks up all 4 of the bad gases that could be inside the actual lift stations. This is something that can really prevent any type of fatality or sickness, nauseations, keeps you from falling in the well, losing consciousness. This thing right here is a lifesaver if used properly and calibrated right. When that beeper goes off, that red beeper, I know it's time to back away from the station. So I back away, let my H2S go down. Keep in mind, I'm not entering the station. All I'm doing is a PM. So all I have to do is get close enough to the edge to spray this well down. So anything around here, if it's bad, I have to stay away. If it wasn't for this air monitor, 4 gas meter, I would have never knew about the toxic gases that was around my lift station.
Our next core value is growth squared. This value, you'll remember, applies to both your personal growth and to JEA's business growth. We want you to grow by learning new skills because improving your skills helps grow the company. We have resources devoted to helping you learn. Sometimes that learning involves how to use a new tool to keep you safe on the job. Take a look.
Growth squared can be applied to both personal and business growth by staying abreast of changes in your craft or field of expertise and acquiring the skill in using these new technologies. And of course, when you learn these new skills, you must learn to perform them safely, right? In overhead line work, OSHA 1910-269 addresses testing for voltage and the presence of voltage for the purposes of de-energizing lines and equipment for employee protection. Overhead linemen use 2 phasing sticks to test for reference and potential or lack of potential voltage. New technology is now being used that allows for the use of a single stick voltage detection device that is compliant with the requirements of the 269 standard. The device is both a voltage proximity detector and voltage indicator. The digital voltage indicator indicates the value of alternating current line to ground voltage with direct contact to energized conductors. A beeper indicates the presence of voltage. Using this new technology allows for one person to take the necessary steps to safely ensure that the lines and the equipment are de-energized prior to beginning work.
JEA's core value of integrity means JEA employees take an unwavering commitment to honesty, trustworthiness, transparency, and high ethical standards. How does safety apply to integrity? High on the list, reporting each and every safety incident, no matter how minor the incident.
Not long ago, Mike Haynes, an electrical technician at Buckman, received an emergency call. A key piece of equipment was down and Mike had to repair it. To do that, he backed his boss's truck out of a garage to get to the parts he needed.
I got my hand on the wheel and I'm turning this way and make sure I see, but I left off that little mirror on the side and scraped in the edge of the building. So the damage was already done before I realized what happened. You know, I said, oh, what's that noise?
It was a minor accident. Even so, Mike, who's been at JEA 31 years, realized he needed to report it.
You know, you got 2 things going on in your head. You go, oh, it's not serious, but no, I know what I'm supposed to do. So what do you do? I did what I was supposed to do, so that's basically what it was.
Mike called his supervisor, who sent him for a urinalysis and a fact-finding. After that, Mike gave a safety presentation on complacency.
I wouldn't say that's actually punishment, but it was something I had to do, you know, just to tell everybody, be careful, or tell myself, be careful. But now I think about it every time I jump in the car. If something happens, just don't be afraid, just take care of do what's right.
Service is another core value. Service means you take care of yourself so you can safely serve our customers. It means you conduct thorough job safety briefings, you wear your seatbelt at all times, and you take advantage of our proactive safety programs. For many JEA employees, safety becomes a way of life, which in turn becomes a service to our families and our community.
Doing yard work or something with the wife or kids now, I'm more particular about, hey, make sure you have closed-toed shoes or boots on, you know. One, because we have more snakes where we're at now, and two, just, you know, running the weed eater, not knowing the injuries, what they do, you know, I'm just kind of like, hey, let's avoid that stuff.
Safety is in the details. It's as simple as keeping your work area clean, keeping everything labeled in your work area, keeping it well lit. These are very simple but such effective ways that I carry them through at home. I am in the process of remodeling a house right now, and I have tools labeled and stacked in one area. I have nails labeled and stacked in one area. All the debris from the demolition is neatly stacked in another area.
As a runner, typically I run the streets in the mornings, evenings. Before, I may not have stopped at a crosswalk. Now I stop at a crosswalk regardless of whatever pace I'm going or whatever the case may be, because I know from a safety perspective, that's important. My friends laugh at me all the time because if we're walking somewhere downtown, I will not cross if there's not a walk sign there to cross.
So it's everything I think about now. I mean, it's in everything I do. I can't drive across the parking lot from Publix to Walgreens without putting my seatbelt on. At the store, if you see something, a puddle or something like that, you know, you go and get somebody to clean it up. Messages I've learned about safety from JEA have invaded my whole life, which is a good thing.
In the weeks ahead, we'll be unveiling one more JEA core value: ideas. Suffice it to say that if you have an idea that can help improve safety, tell us right away. Safety is like the hub of a wheel. It's at the center of everything we believe and do here at JEA. It supports all our other core values. Let's end this fiscal year and start the new one as safely as possible. Thank you for all you do. I'm Melissa Dykes.